Hey, there's a lot of stuff that's happening. Better? I'm looking cool? Straight? Cuter than ever? Planes going down. Floods, celebrity exposing. People getting deported. We got Mexicans on a 101 freeway. Texas, everywhere, protesting. I wouldn't be surprised if someone was behind the Mexicans, manipulating them too, to go against their fellow white man. Divide and conquer, right? The ultimate old play. Divide and conquer. Get the Mexicans to hate the whites. Get the whites to hate the blacks. Get the Mexicans to hate the blacks. Get the blacks to hate the Mexicans. Get the Asians to hate the whites. Get the Asians to hate the blacks. So on and so forth. Get all these races to go against each other. Protesting going on, people waving Mexican flags, people waving American flags, people burning American flags, people burning Mexican flags. Shit in the sky that no one knows. Lights, orbs, drones. Taking babies away from their families. Splitting families up. Go back to Africa. Go back to Mexico. Go back to China. Go back to America. They're getting all these people to go against each other. This shit whack. Being on social media will suck you into the bullcrap. They are dividing people to hate each other. And it's some very whack shit. I find myself scrolling through Instagram, right? Excuse me. Seeing the protest, and it almost like draw you in. Even though that American flag, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. That American flag low-key don't fuck with us either. And y'all know what I mean. We know. It's past my bedtime. But we know who really put it down here. We know who really put it down here. Who invent damn near everything. Let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100. One thing I do know with these sanctions, that your mascot, Mr. Trump, is setting on Canada and other places, is going to cause prices to skyrocket. I tried to buy a pair of these. Tax, $11. Shipping, $11. Four of these came up to $150. And that's off eBay. These right here used to cost $60. They are pulling people's attention. Every which way. People's attention is so... People don't know what the hell is going on. People don't know what's going on right now. It's like fires never even happened. Divide and conquer. Whatever controlled this, it knows exactly what it's doing. I know this is supposed to be a pre-recorded video, and I'm gonna start those. I am, but I had to just, I don't know, the live just give me a different type of feeling. I may not be growing quick how I want to grow, because YouTube don't really promote lives like that. They promote long form content and these shorts now. But it's just something about live. It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. Long form content and focus on the shorts. But I don't think I'm ever gonna leave lives alone though. Ever. It's just part of the system. Choppers. Anything to distract you. People don't want to fly nowhere right now. Airports are empty. They got people scared as... They are manipulating y'all with fear. to scare someone. That's how you control people. And they are going to the great lengths right now to scare the shit out of y'all. They sent the cartel using drones now against the Border Patrol. If that's true, and it looked like it is, I just want to tell the cartel, I would stop if I was y'all. Because you're about to find out who's the real cartel. Okay? I know the cartel can get dirty, grimy, chopping people up. Trust me. It will be no more Mexico. Because they will wipe that shit off the face of the planet. You want to see some true, and I mean some true demons. All it would take is just one bomb, and Mexico will be obliterated. Don't be fooled by this device that's showing you all of these images, protesting, fires, floods, earthquakes, this, that. They have y'all conscious in this stranglehold with this, locking people down, conquer and divide. As I sit in this room, and every time I talk to y'all and go live, I always, in mid-video, be like, what? I'm always at a constant, what the hell is this? I can't not stop thinking this way. It will drive you crazy. As long as I've been alive, I always go outside. Even as an adult I am now, and look up at the sky, and I see that big bright thing that I'm attracted to. That big bright thing that's up there is amazing to me. I don't care. Countries going to war, bombing, floods, disasters. People they dividing people. I know one thing I can always count on though. Is keeping my attention, focus, and not being distracted by all what's going on. And keep my attention on that big bright thing that's up there that a lot of things like me forget every single day. Let alone the one that's out there at night that generate its own light. We have named that the moon. Shout out to the moon. Shout out to the sun. I'm attached to those things up there. I'm not attached to no woman. That's the other opposite sex that have something that's very powerful. And the woman, the modern woman, don't even know how valuable they are because they give up their most precious essence to anything. Yes, they're hypergamous. Yes, they are. If you don't know probably no one knows a real deal, true, pure woman's nature. Because how many 30-year-old virgins is walking around here? How many 25, 26, 27-year-old virgins is walking around? Literally, let alone in America. The modern woman, about time she have hit her 20s. Her 20s. Do you know how many males they have messed around with? To even ask one in the face, how many dudes have you been with? What's your AKA body count? And have them to really answer that question. And you think it's truthfully. You think they're telling the truth. To have them look in your eyes and be like, how many dudes have you honestly been with? Do you honestly think to yourself they would tell you the truth? If you can ask that to a woman and they answer that, and deep down in your soul, you feel like they're telling you the truth, I mean, like, not proving anything to her, to yourself, your intuition be like, I believe you. That's probably someone you might want to take a chance on. Hearing these words, coming across these women, some older than others, and they tell you all these sweet things you want to hear. And they sound very sweet. And you like, I would do anything for you. I will give my life for you. I would. And they take your heart and they stick a butcher knife through that shit. I don't wish that on no man. Keep your attention to yourself. Yes, I know there's a lot, let alone dealing with a relationship. But everything that's going on right now is scaring the shit out of people. I want to show y'all two things.
17 or who question 17, let me show you exactly what full control looks like.
And as of today, TikTok is back.
At what time did Trump take the stage during today's rally? Exactly at 5:17, which is 17:17 military time. And at what time did Trump end his speech? Exactly at 6:17 p.m. And just how long was TikTok down for? Exactly 17 hours. How many U.S. employees does TikTok have? Exactly 17,000. And how many U.S. users does TikTok have?
170 million Americans who use our platform every day.
Exactly 170 million. How many more coincidences before it becomes mathematically impossible? And like TikTok CEO, enjoy the show.
Actually, three things. My mistake.
This is to any of my followers who've paid me any attention. I promise you, it's the best investment you can make in 1,000 lifetimes. Now, I've been compelled to tell you about your attention. This is for those who have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. People, your attention is the most powerful gift granted to you by your Creator. Your attention is like your magic wand. Wherever your attention goes, your energy flow, people. Now, the bottom line is not for them to try and take control of your attention. They already succeeded at that. They're working hard now to keep your attention in this world. And I hate words like this. I say to you people, I say now, fuck the world and everything in it. It's all an illusion to keep your attention in this world and keep you from using your attention to create another one. Please pay attention. Namaste.
It's just going to get weirder and weirder and weirder, and finally it's going to be so weird that people are going to have to talk about how weird it is. I look for the invention of artificial life, the cloning of human beings, possible contact with extraterrestrials, possible human immortality, and at the same time, appalling acts of brutality, genocide, race baiting, homophobia, famine, starvation. The mushroom said to me once, it said, "This is what it's like when a species prepares to depart for the stars. You don't depart for the stars under calm and orderly conditions. It's a fire in a madhouse." And that's what we have, the fire in the madhouse at the end of time. This is what it's like when a species prepares to move on to the next dimension. I think it...
All this stuff that's going on. They're having your attention. Beyonce won the country, the Grammys, right? Best Country Music Award, right? People attention is on that. Like blacks didn't start country to begin with. You got people worried about that shit. Like blacks wasn't the first cowboys. And then once the shit got famous, the white boys wanted to call themselves cowboys. Don't get it fucked up. The term cowboy was something for the white to say to the black. Go get them, cowboy. It became famous. They started to call themselves cowboys. Blacks created rock and roll. Blacks created country music, jazz, rap. Don't get it fucked. There's not one race that don't bite our style. That's just facts. Let's just get that out the way. There's something that's in my melanin that radiates, that things love. You gotta love yourself so much. Love this place. Whatever's responsible for it. There's distractions all around you. And I feel like if you're waking up day to day with no purpose, you're just getting blown with the wind. 2 snaps for me, baby. The more I retain, the more I get closer to the source. The more I retain my mojo, the more I get closer to the source. You see these women that God have created. They're so attractive. Their bodies. A 4, even a 3 will become a 7 or an 8 just because of the body she have. Brain might be scrambled fried eggs, but you will look at her body and be like, you will drop to your knees. You scan your eyes over this black screen on something like Instagram, and you see how the women have access to millions of men showing them beyond amount of attention. If you don't see your value in yourself, you're going to be just like those men that's foaming at the mouth. Foaming at the mouth is the first thing that came to mind, but I meant salivating at the mouth. I have seen these women. You lay your eyes. The eyes is the key to the soul. These right here, it's the key. It's not the key, it's the window to the soul. It starts with these. appreciate these. Everything that's happening, hit that like button. I appreciate you, Z. You got to hit that like button for me, though. If you appreciate me, you got to show me you appreciate me. Now, I don't know where y'all at consciously. I don't know. I just know they have a lot of people in this reality beyond scared. And to play on someone's fear, to play on someone's fear, that's how you can control them. They can be so scared where they will ignore what's going on or see what's going on and completely surrender. It's very, very hard. No, you are cool, Z, for thinking I'm cool. You know how much that means? You know how much that means to me? More than you would ever know. And I don't even know if you're a female or a male. I don't know. I just know you're something that's living like me. And for you to give me your attention, I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Even if you low-key don't even like me. They are dividing and conquering the citizens. They're getting Mexicans to hate the whites to hate the Mexicans, the blacks to hate this race to hate this race, and so on and so forth. Burn the American flag, burn the Mexican flag, burn the Chinese flag. Take your ass back to China. Take your ass back to Mexico. Take your ass back to Africa. That shit is whack. This demon that be in this phone on these apps, it will manipulate you and suck you in. Looking at protesters and shit, looking at the comments, and will suck you in to say something negative. I almost threw my damn phone out the window because I'm visually seeing Mexicans burn the American flag. And it's getting to me some sort of way. But I got to remember, that's a form of manipulation. They're trying to get you to hate this race and get this race to hate this race. When we all living here, no one can own this land. This big ass thing that we're on, you can't own this. No one owns this. If I could snap my fingers and make all this shit stop, I most definitely would. Keep your eyes on the number one. Keep your eyes on God. Meditate. Pray. Get some sun. Ground yourself. Keep your attention on you. Think good thoughts, positive thoughts, not nothing negative. Yeah, he did. I'm not religious though. I'm not religious. But whatever created this stuff, whatever this stuff is, even space, the space between me and this phone, there's something between me and this phone. It's not just empty. Between me and this phone, it's not just blank space. No, there's something between me and this phone. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. To be honest, to be honest. You know, some people say they have talked to God. Some people, they say, you know, everybody got their own thoughts. And I don't know what thoughts you have. I'm not you. I'm not in your head. But to feel like I know we're part. I know we're part of him or it, whatever it is. Do I feel like you can connect to it? I used to think like if one felt like they can connect to the source, it's almost an insult to it because it's so superior. I used to think like that. Like, how can you even think you have spoken to God? How can you even think that you have seen him? It's so beyond your imagination to think you can't even remotely know what it is. But I know you can look at your hands. You can look in the mirror and you can look at yourself and be like, whatever's responsible for all of this, I'm attached to it. I'm part of it. You know why? Because I exist. That's how I know how. I'm a part of it, whatever it is, because I exist. No book, no tablet, no scripture can tell me what this is. It's too you will lose your mind if you have an unwarranted jump. Your mind will never go back to being your mind will never go back to being the same. Let alone you trying to engage to the old activities you used to do. And I'm talking about any activity, watching anything that's not high source, or you feel like in your brain that's educating you. People around you will start to fall off. People's going to call you crazy, literally. Everything, every single thing is connected to each other. Every single thing. I have gotten to a I have gotten to a state of consciousness to where I had things just landing on me out of nowhere. And I felt like I can connect to it. I felt like I can communicate to a bee, to a fly, to butterflies, let alone my own dog. That's one thing about this place. Whatever this place is, it was made just for us. It's here. It's here because of us. That's why we're on it. Even if you've seen something coming out of the sky that you never seen before, call it whatever you want. Dragon, alien, mutant, come up with your own name for it. Something that you never seen before. If it moves, whatever it is, if it moves and it have life, if it moves, it have life. If it moves, it's just as important as you are. It's like whatever is controlling this reality have manipulated us species to not think life is the ultimate present. Appreciating life is the best thing that you can do. It's almost like you just want to strip down naked with nothing man-made. No shirt, no hat, no socks, no drawers, no nothing. And literally go sit right next to a tree. I don't want nothing man-made on me. Because if it there's nothing that grow like this. Nothing. All this shit comes from something thoughts. If I wanted to sell you something, if you're here, right? And this place is here, but I wanted to sell you something, literally sell you something to disconnect you from this place. A lot of people have told me, what can you sell me that would disconnect me from this place? That's all I gotta do is sell you that. Soon as you put shoes on your feet, you are disconnected from the place that you're supposed to be connected to. ayahuasca, mushrooms, DMT, THC, weed. People don't cherish life. They got the woman, and they have women out here not cherishing the most valuablest thing that they can ever give up. They literally have women being masculine. They have the female energy, the feminine energy, so twisted. The negative energy that runs this place. Because right now, the negative is stronger than the positive. But you have to stay positive though. But the negative energy that's on this place have the female so twisted. They don't know. They think they can honestly become a man. They have females having sexual relationships with each other. That almost gave me a headache. They have females trying to have sexual relationships with each other. As a man, once you get tampered with, aka your manhood taken from you, you are permanently damaged for life. Where do you think butt breaking comes from? That term. Once a man get his manhood taken from him, he's a broken man for life. I'm not making an excuse, but I do not see how one can want to mess with the same sex. A male on a male and a woman on a woman. It's almost like if God installed your brain backwards. I almost laughed. It's not funny. Forgive me. Something like you. Something like you. You didn't messed up my train. You didn't messed up my train of thought. You didn't messed up my train of thought, good son. Damn. I love y'all. I truly do. You know why I love y'all? because y'all give me y'all attention. Y'all think I'm something. If I can meet every single one of y'all in person, I would love to. I do this every single day. And even hearing videos. Do you know how discouraged I felt today? I'm gonna tell y'all what I heard. I heard that YouTube don't even promote live streams like they do Twitch, Kick. YouTube usually promote long-term videos, pre-recorded videos. Even just by hearing that, it almost discouraged me to stop going live. Like the devil was playing with my mind. So I had to start lying to myself, talking about, oh, this may be my last live I do. And I want to know, do what you feel like you want to do. Do lives, do pre-recorded videos, do shorts, do all that shit, SI. Do it all, bro. And never stop. Never stop. Always show up for the ones that want to see you and want to hear you talk about whatever. And I'm going to always show up for y'all. Always. I'm never going to stop. Ever. Whatever is on my thoughts, I'm going to share them with y'all. And since I've been 2 months clean of THC, and I like to smoke. I'm not a smoker, but I like to smoke and meditate. But when I do that, I do not dream no more. I lose my dreams. And my dreams are everything to me. I had a dream that I was laying on my bed, bro. And a female that I thought was into me. I'm not gonna say no names, but she's a white girl. And she have a YouTube too. And you know, we had a conversation. And we used to keep in touch. And you know, she telling me this, and I'm thinking we have a relationship. No matter what type of relationship it was. I'm in my dream. And I'm seeing this person. Like 2 more other females just, I'm laying down in my bed. I'm like, is this some type of threesome or some shit? What's going on? And I turn around and it's like a female I never seen before, bro. But she's very gorgeous. And it's like a pretty face, but with like a demon face behind it. And she like, I know you're trying to have a relationship with her. Me, I don't have offspring. I don't have kids. And me and this person was planning on having a kid with each other. And like I blanked out. And I kind of don't remember. I kind of don't remember the dream. And then like I woke up, went back to sleep, and found myself in some sort of a compound, not a prison, but some compound though. And shit was trying to get me. It was demons all around me. And the only person that had my back was this white girl. And she was escorting me down the hall, bro, and we're talking about having a kid with each other. God knows. And I get to this, like, door, and I turn around and she's gone. And I wake up. This person in real life stopped talking to me for whatever reason. Didn't give me a chance to explain. Maybe she went back to somebody else, another guy she was talking to. Hopefully nothing happened to her. I, I just know I got ghosted. And I haven't heard from her since. And as me being a male, I have spoken to females that have told me all type of sweet things. And my intuition have been telling me, make sure you know who you talk to. Don't get manipulated by these pretty faces. Pay attention to the action, not their words. Meant to happen, brother. Change. I know, change is not easy. But people, and hopefully, hold up, people will sell you a nightmare disguised as a dream. They will. Thank you. I appreciate that. Other people can be manipulating other people. I haven't heard from this female. But what she was going through and the things that she told me, I hope she, well, I don't even want to use the word hope. I just pray she's not hurt. Because someone was stalking her. And her father and her brother had to watch over her. I don't know what happened. I just hope that person's alive and well. Since I've been having my dreams back, since God gave me my dreams back, I've been on my SR, THC free. THC free. I've been having these lucid dreams like I never had before. For whatever reason. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But it's not for no one else. Opinions. It's for me. There's nothing alive that can tell me about this place, let alone myself. I just know I have to stay locked in and keep my attention pure, keep my vibration high, because there's a lot of temptation walking around. And these women that want your mojo, these women that will suck you dry and not give a shit about you the next day. Be very careful about what you're around, because they are literally energy suckers. Literally. They gain energy by taking your energy. They get hyperactive. You bust a nut, you become a zombie. Know how important the sperm in your balls are. Don't just give it away. Don't disrespect the creator just because you want a quick dopamine hit by having sex. Don't devalue your life force just because you want a quick dopamine hit. Because you know that hole down there feels very good. Her body looks amazing. Her mouth is beyond the stars. Oh my God. It feel good, don't it? Oh my God, it feel amazing. That shit'll make you have a heart attack. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. God knows I'm locked in. The creator knows I'm locked in. Because it's very, very easy. It's very easy to give your power away to a woman. You will start to fall in limbo if you're giving your power away too much. And you will become this label as a simp to sex. Because you can't resist the woman's sexual power. She's already Jezebel'd your ass. Women know exactly what they're doing at a very young age. Whole entire empires have crumbled because of one woman. One woman have crumbled entire empires because a man wanted this woman back that didn't want him. So he sent his entire fleet to war because this woman didn't want him no more. That's what you call a real crash out, if you want to use the term correctly. All the things I have been living before me, I give a piece of my existence out to every single living thing that have passed away before me. Z, that's what I'm talking about. Right there, bud. Right there. It's beyond any living thing comprehension. That's how strong it is. It's in everything. It's in everything. God always wins. Good always wins. But it's a constant battle. It's a constant spiritual battle on this place. the bad, and the good. There's most definitely the good and the bad. That's something I believe myself. I don't need no angels. I don't need no devils. I don't need no demons. If this place is here and I'm here and I can go outside and look at that big, shiny, big, round thing that's up there, I know I'm here for a reason. Now, what I do with this thing that I'm in, because I'm going to have to give this back someday. I don't know when I'm going to have to give it back. But I appreciate whatever this I'm in. You have to appreciate this first before you can appreciate anything else. And God knows I appreciate the thing that He has put me in. But guess what? Something like you will call you these spells, conceited, cocky, arrogant, or some other word. Words are spells. Don't forget that. But know what you got to do? You got to put your blockers on and stay locked in. Stay tapped in, not tap the fuck out. And move on your own path, on your own journey, let alone having somebody with you, knocking you off your path. It's going to be lonely. You see this empty ass room I'm in? And this big ass house I'm in? This empty room. All by myself. But when I get to where I want to be, the love that I'm going to get is going to be all worth the wait. That's what He told me. That's what He told me. Distractions, it's everywhere. Unhappy people, it's everywhere. People with no purpose, it's everywhere. People want you to fail. Yes, they do. But guess what? I will never fail. Because guess what? When you come at me and I see anything negative in my comment section, that keeps me going. I am feeding off your negativity, let alone the positivity that I'm getting. You're feeding me. That's how negativity have no effect on me at all. You're giving me your attention, no matter if it's positive or negative. Keep giving me your most valuable possession, your attention. Please do so. I love it. Z, good son, I appreciate y'all. more than you know. Stick with your boy. And we're going to continue to grow this channel. We're going to continue to grow this bastard. I'm about to get some sleep. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next live. I'm always going to show up for y'all. Even when y'all not even watching me. This your boy SI, Rico. Rate, comment, and sub. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Check this out. Now, ain't that funny? That was real funny, huh? That was comedy. Beyond comedy. God told me to do that. I love y'all. I truly do. Good Son Z, thank you for messing with your boy. Catch your boy on the next live stream. Most deaf. Hey, and we're going to keep growing. Catch the light. Push the light. Always push the light. Thank you. I'm out. Peace.